it's that time again, everybody. It's time for another episode of Cosmic Crit, and I, Ty, get to do the intro this time. I know you were all waiting for Tea Time with Tyler, but we have too much other stuff to talk about. It's not going to appear here, but trust me, folks, it's coming. We got to make this a thing, right? I have more important things to announce, though. I'm very excited to announce that we're going to be participating again this year in the Extra Life charity event. Yes, November 3rd, the crew is going to do something we've never done before. Live stream on Twitch. Starting at 1 p.m. Eastern, we're going to start with some SFS character creation, and we're going to move that right along into running a SFS scenario. We're going to run 109 Live Exploration Extreme. And is it going to be Patrick behind the GM screen? Heck no. It's going to be me, Ty, running the game. Patrick's going to just get to be a player. Drew, Miles, Jabert, they're going to be there too. And we're going to have a grand old time. And then we're going to run that. And then we're going to do a horror movie watch along from 9 p.m. Eastern to 11 p.m. Eastern. We're going to put on a public domain classic, Plan 9 from Outer Space. So come on in and watch along with us. Come in and hang out for the whole day as we just raise money for a really good cause. We're also coming up on the end of the month, which means we're going to have a new fan challenge coming out soon, and we're going to be announcing the winners to the Starship Challenge. So keep your ears open for that, because we're really excited not only to announce the winner, but also start up a new challenge that I think everybody is really going to love. Well, I think I've taken up enough of your guys' time. It's time to get to the show. On with the episode, they say, and this one's episode 58.
The Cabinets of Dr. Kishalee. Last time on Cosmic Crit.
The gang tries to go check on the hangar with the cult ship, but they were beset by cult assassins.
Oh no, more shades!
Idros's new magma blade gets a critical hit. Who's a good burning blade of death? Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Fights on fights on fights on fights!
We faced a smarmy dwarf with a lot of character,
Remy tries to offer a peaceful drink to the dwarven attacker.
but Alindra killed him before we could get to know him.
Alindra, stop playing around on the stairs and come help us.
We found Zix's brother, Zaz.
We tried to convince Zaz to join his sister with us, but he looks like he's gonna need more convincing.
Candace, you sure you don't want me to do the talking here?
Uh-oh, Zaz escaped through the vents. Knack, get him!
Hope they didn't get the circuitry they were looking for.
Episode commencing in 3, 2, 1. Episode initiated.
Biohazards abound in this week's episode as we sneak through the forest around Raccoon City and ring the doorbell of the mansion to resident chaotic evil. My name is Patrick and I'm your GM around here, your genetic mistake turned into a walking murder machine, and I'm here to welcome you to Cosmic Crit. We're surviving the horror of a walk through a building with death and monsters around every turn, while picking up ink cartridges and puzzle pieces. Joining me are the 5 stars of the show, my friends and your video game players. To my left, a shambling zombie chewing on a pile of human remains. It's Drew playing Nick Feldspar.
Barry!
To his left, here's a lockpick. Take it with you. It's Jabert playing the master of unlocking Andis 147. Mr. Kennedy! Across the digital table, the blonde-haired, genetically enhanced villain straight out of Dragon Ball Z. It's Miles playing Raimi Wesker.
Stop! Don't open that door!
And to his left, Alindra couldn't make it this week, so allow me to introduce Rebecca playing Mila Jovovich in spandex.
Hello.
And finally, to my right, 2 scary dogs jumping through a window. It's Tyler playing Adros Feranis.
Perfect.
Yep, that's the
Sure, that's the word for it.
Oh boy.
I didn't realize that we were doing the movie. I was just going for anything in the franchise.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I was doing the game.
That's
probably pretty good.
I kind of pick and choose wherever I want. Hey everyone, this is coming out around a certain holiday. Happy spooky Halloween to all of you out there that celebrate candies and pumpkins and stuff.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about Canadian Thanksgiving.
No, thank you. But yeah, while this time of year, a lot of you dress up, have a good time. Here on the podcast, it's special for another reason. That's because it's Jabert's birthday week.
Oh, yeah!
Happy birthday, Jabert!
Gonna need that reroll.
I was gonna, hey, you're quick to ask for it. I was going to offer it, but now I don't know. It is a motley tradition here on the show that you get a single reroll of a D20 this week, and that's a B-Day gift you can rely on only this week to get you out of a sticky wicket.
Okay,
so enjoy that as we dive back in to Book 5 of Dead Sons, the 13th Gate. You guys ready?
Oh yeah.
So you all fought your way through rounds of cultists laying in wait for you. The AI Eltreth tipped them off to your arrival on Gate 2's facility, and they've been preparing for you seemingly for hours. And you found the Ahsoki Zaz, but the mechanic flew off before you could capture him. And now we are back here in the facility. You have a doorway to the south and a long, thin corridor leading east, where you see a total of 3 doors. Where do we want to head next?
Do we want to see if we can get any info on these computers, see if we can pull up a map or anything to help us figure out what's going on, or do you think that's going to take too much time?
What are you looking for?
Yeah, as Nax said, maybe a schematic of the facility.
Yeah, I think that's something at the very least Osteth could have helped provide you with. Maybe give me a survival check just based on what she showed you of the facility before.
Andis looks at Edros and just sort of shrugs and says, what do you think?
Well, based on our elevator ride, I think I might know a few things.
All right, I'm going to try to assist Edros in this.
Okay.
Oh, beans.
Hey. Yeah, it's a 29 with Andis's assist.
Wow. I'm sorry, was that Tyler that rolled that? I'm very confused. A skill check? over 20?
Never.
I only roll skill checks in the jungle of Castrovel specifically.
Yeah, these smaller rooms on the north side of the corridor heading east aren't really clearly marked. It does have them marked out as a couple of small chambers. The one at the end there is marked with some kind of like security Kish warnings, and reading through it seems like that is an armory of sorts.
That seems like a place we might want to go to.
And it's certainly something that if they got here first, that they might have set up with traps for us because they know that we can speak this language, and
or looted,
or it's already looted. But I don't know, guys. There could be so many guns in there.
There could be anything in the armory, even an armory. Well, no,
hang on. Is this like a weird Kish language thing where it's nothing but arms?
It's ARM-Marie.
Yeah.
No. It's where guns are held.
Can I walk down there and see if the door is locked?
It is not.
Okay, it's not locked. Okay.
So opening it up.
Let's all get over there.
Okay, yeah. I walk down the hallway and I sort of like kind of jingle jangle at the door a little bit, and when I see it's
wait. I'm sorry. Can we take a 10-minute break?
Yeah, you're not doing too well?
No, I'm pretty far down in SP.
I would like a 10-minute as well.
Oh yeah, me too.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's cool. I jingle jangle with the door, and then I say, "Whew, boy, that wore me out." And then I sit down and take a rest.
Oh, how this game works. So you guys are just fortifying yourself in this small, thin hallway. This facility, there's a lot of sounds all over the place. It seems like it is very much active as you hear like maybe water or air rushing through pipes somewhere far ahead, and very large, what sounds like electrical discharges, some humming all over the place. So it is alive with activity, but you don't hear really anything going on nearby you while you're resting here in this hallway and taking a rest. And I'm sorry, who's not using an RP? I think it's going to be easier for me to write that down. Is everyone using everyone's using an RP? Oh, okay. that last episode of Nothing But Fights apparently is all it takes.
It's just a little draining.
Knock you down a peg. Okay, and then we're going into this room.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll
Can I do-
crack it open?
Can I do just a quick housekeeping thing? I just wanted to state that I wanted Andis to put the force field that we got off the dwarf's armor into my armor.
Oh, you're
That's all.
picking
That's
up
all.
the force field, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So black force field, and I have a free upgrade slot in my armor, so I don't have to compromise anything there. I just wanted to make sure I stated that, so if we got into fight, it was very clear.
Yeah. Oakley dokley. Stated, noted. We were recording this podcast, so now we have a audio record of this transaction. Andis, are you opening the door?
I am. I crack open the door and I peek inside and I listen real close.
That's
Can I
not
make
how
a
the door
perception
works. You press the button and the door just opens and you're exposed.
But I listen before I open. I listen as it's opening, maybe?
Listen as it goes shrunk and immediately opens.
Right, exactly.
Let me reveal. This is what you see. Exiting the corridor, the light floods in behind you, Andis and everyone else. You see this huge room lined with empty racks and alcoves that seem to have one point held Kishalee arms and armor. Broken display cases and stands line the north and south walls here. A workbench of drawers and cabinets lie opened and emptied on the ground, their items crushed or expended. You see a small compartment to the west, slightly ajar.
Can I take a good look at that compartment?
Are you going in the room?
Yes.
So that's over here on the west side. Is that what I said? West side of the room.
Can I do a general perception check in the room before I walk over there?
Yeah, what are you looking for?
Traps. I would like to see if there's anything wired up, because we've been hit by trapped things, like back on the Cult of the Devourer base on the asteroid. We got hit with opening a cabinet for a bomb that was in there. We've gotten hit.
There were some traps.
We've gotten hit with kiss traps. Just looking for anything that looks like it might be a trap.
Make a perception check for me.
That's a 23.
0 traps. Knack feels very confident about this.
All right. Andis steps into the room and walks over to the ajar shelf.
Right, so it's kind of flush with the wall, but is hanging slightly open. And when you open it up, it's empty inside. If you close the door behind it, it just kind of like melds into the metallic surface of the wall here. And you're pretty sure you would not be able to spot this unless you were really looking for it.
Can you tell how the cabinet opens so we can potentially find other cabinets?
Yeah, so it's just like kind of like press your hand against it, and like maybe the warmth from a living body is enough to open it up, and just kind of opens by itself.
Oh, Alindra just puts her hand on all of the walls.
Just walking around the entire room, just touching everything.
Yeah.
That is a great way to find hidden compartments and traps. No, make a perception check.
33.
Right, so how long do you want to spend doing this?
3 minutes.
Okay, so you actually find a couple on the south side of this room. The first one, you open it up, and untouched, you see 5 little slots, each with a high-capacity Kishalee battery in it.
Ooh.
It's 5 high-capacity Kishalee batteries.
And it sounded just like what happens when someone announces the prizes on like The Price is Right.
The second one that you open, your hand just flits by where it is like stationed in the wall, opens in a different direction, and it's a smaller container, and it holds a cluster of 3 temporal disruption grenades.
What?
Oh, are those like a level higher than the ones we were using?
I believe so.
Oh my goodness.
Temporal sounds like they would have some sort of like status side effect, like a...
why doesn't anyone that wants to take a look at them make an engineering check, and I'll tell you what you can find out about
I'll
these.
take a peek.
Don't they?
Yeah. Dross will assist. No, he will not.
Great roll from Andis, great roll from Raimi. Taking a look at the technology on these other grenades you saw, this one doesn't seem to have like a blast of sonic energy, but you deduce that it produces like a time wave that just like freezes people in place. And in game terms, this is a level 10 grenade that explodes in a very similar area, 20-foot radius, and it's a fortitude save, or people caught in the blast become stunned for a round, which is very different status effect we've seen. I think stun, you drop your weapons, you drop everything, and you're just kind of stuck for a turn. Yeah.
Is that on a failed save, did you say?
Correct.
Okay.
That's fortitude, these temporal grenades. Alindra finds those two compartments, spends some time, just walking around the backside of this room. Does anybody else want to take a peek and see if they can find some?
Knack definitely does.
Okay, you can make me another perception check. Anybody that wants to check.
Right. Here I go.
Say 24 for Knack.
Mm-hmm. So, how long do you guys want to spend looking for him?
I'm going to look as long as Alindra does, maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, same. I think she said 3, so I feel like that's probably a decent amount of time to touch some wall panels.
Yeah, just sort of a cursory check. Now that we know what this one that was ajar initially was like, we're just sort of like checking around. See,
it's a very large room, so you can spend probably a good hour touching every place in the wall around here. So you take a good sweep over an area, and you're like, oh wait, did I touch up here? Did I touch down there? I believe with that, Knack finds a third container. This one down lower, kind of like across from where you found these temporal grenades, and this one has 5 untouched slots that each hold a disruption grenade. So the other kind of Kish grenade.
These panels react to heat.
They seem to be reacting to very similar to the doors here. When you place your hand on them, they'll open up. You can't burn the room down, Tyler. You can't just breathe fire everywhere.
So we spent 5 minutes looking through these, and we found some good stuff. Do we want to gamble on opening some more things, or do we want to move on?
I think we're on a bit of a time crunch.
Yeah, we don't have much time.
Yeah, we did blow through that first fight with the dwarf.
Here we go.
Well, we're going to go this way, and you can look in the rooms by yourself.
It's up to you guys. You've already spent about half hour in this facility between priming the room with oxygen where the drift rider is, a couple 10-minute breaks, some fighting, some searching, so maybe closer to 40 minutes. It's up to you.
Let's take a peek in these other rooms.
Okay, so there's one easterly, there's one westerly. Which one do you want to go to first?
Yeah, we'll start with eastern as we're on our way back through the hallway.
Okay, as you open up this door, it seems to be very similar to the other Kishalee doors here, maybe a little bit larger with the triangular pads in the center. The triangular door has a clear partition that's kind of fogged up a little bit, but you can see inside as you open it. It has these 2 large technological looking devices kind of set into the wall. And it is the room is very dark here, save for a computer console with a blinking red light towards the back of the room.
Hey, Andis, there's a mysterious light. Can you check this out?
Andis reluctantly walks back down the hallway and into the room and says, I can't imagine this would be important. but let's go take a peek. So Andis gonna try to, I guess, identify that light.
Yeah, it's just attached to a computer console.
Oh, okay. Is there any legible text on that?
The computers seem to be powered down like most things in this room, but you know just many of the Kish, a eco-friendly bunch, have screensavers and low power modes and stuff.
Are going by?
I push the power button and I turn it on.
So you're walking into the room, and as you do, the lights automatically come up, and you see Kish writing scrolled across the wall behind you from where you entered by the door. And there is a computer console here with 2 massively opaque energy fields that are set into the walls. And so these devices on the east and west, somewhat ovoid, and they go past the edges of the wall. And these energy fields seem to be generated by emitters in the floor and ceiling in the Kish language, because Andis, you speak that, right?
Yep, ancient Kish at least.
It seems to be a formula, some kind of genetic code and mathematics that are beyond your grasp unless you make a DC 25 life science or physical science check.
All right, let's see about this. Is it life science or physical science?
Either or.
Okay,
there's both math and genetic code kind of written in here.
Can anybody assist with these checks?
If you want to come in the room, yeah.
I mean, I don't have good life science or physical science. I'm really just asking if somebody else.
I can assist with physical science if you want to do that.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So 15 for Alindra. That is aided.
All right, here we go.
Nice. 7 on the dice, so it's a 29 all together. Taking a look at these codes, you maybe pass notes, Andis and Alindra. They seem to be calculations on graviton technology, what you've seen a lot of these gateways kind of built around, and its effect on living cell structures.
So now that I look at these two nodes opposite me again, do these things look like something that would rip me in half if if I goofed up a computer's check or something?
Yeah, they're completely opaque, so you have no idea what's going on inside.
Okay.
So does the formula indicate anything about the effect on cells, or we just know that it's about that? We don't know what the conclusion is?
Yeah, you're not too sure. It does seem like it's basically just a, maybe someone pontificating on like a theoretical melding of the two. It doesn't seem to be something that someone actually had knowledge of. Like maybe as you see it like scratched out in a few places and like other codes written in. Seems like someone was working on something.
Okay. So the computer is off right now?
Yeah, it powers up when you step in the room.
Okay, cool. Is it secured or unsecured?
It is unsecured.
Oh. So the notes on gravity, that's sort of what's on the computer right now?
No, I'm sorry. It's written like
that's
maybe
written
in
on the
paint or something, on the wall over here.
Okay, I see.
Back by the door.
Got it. All right. I'm gonna, try to access the computer, and
Knack is gonna step outside while this happens.
That's right. Keep watch for us.
As you activate, you notice that the electricity surges through the console and it kind of opens up, and all these schematics start scrolling across the screens. You can tell that these containment fields are indeed harboring life forms, large, monstrous, inhuman life forms with arms like knives. Please, everyone, make an initiative roll for me.
Oh, no. Hey, let's check out every single room.
What? Oh man, what did you guys get for initiative?
No, natural 20!
Yes. Okay. So Andis and Alindra in this room, these force fields go down, and just kind of shaking off maybe some like goop that's on them are two large creatures. They look like insectoids with these long blade-like arms coming out of their torso, giant wings, this nasty mouth. They look like this guy right here.
No, these are swarm.
I don't want that.
They're not actually swarm. They're just big, giant insects that look very much like them and might use very similar rules from the Alien Archive.
Okay.
But these are large, monstrous insectoid creatures. There's one in each of these chambers.
Does anybody have a slow trumpet eulogy they'd like to play for Andis 147?
Andis might be between them right now, but that's right.
I may be flanked.
It's fine.
Are they too big to get into the hallway?
They would. It's a big door, unfortunately, larger than the other one. So no.
Okay.
I mean, this is pretty interesting. Like, I think Alindra is probably really excited about this because, I mean, it's fascinating science stuff.
It's fascinating to watch an android get cut to pieces.
I agree. It's pretty fascinating. Knack and I are going to close a door, and you guys can enjoy your fascination.
I, for one, was really excited about Andis 148, but,
We are in initiative turn order, and I don't know what you hear, Edros, that triggers you at the top of this turn order, but maybe some screeching, some very large, heavy footsteps and claws on Kish metal. But you are, Tyler, in the top of the turn order. What would you like to do? What would Edros like?
Well, Edros senses danger, maybe, but doesn't quite understand. I think the first thing he would just do is take a move action and at least move to the door
And you see like 2 giant monsters. Yes.
I feel like you might hear Andis emit a high-pitched squeal.
Can I get a RP of that? Yeah. So hearing the secret trouble noise that Andis and Adras had set up.
Right, exactly. It's our safe word.
Yeah, he pulls out his blade. He will come into the room, see the monsters, and oh boy, I don't even know. He's gonna step. He's got the movement. He's gonna step in between Andis. So Andis is right next to one of these monstrosities, but the other one seems to be about 5 feet away. So he's gonna step in that little 5-foot gap just to try and shield Andis.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my goodness.
So that's a couple of move actions, right? Moving to the door, then moving and taking out your weapon.
Yeah, because I figured he would have, used a move action to move in, then surveyed the surroundings, and then seen the trouble, and then moved in, taken out his weapons, and moved into position. So now he's just in a just defending Andis as best he can. But that'll be his whole turn.
These things are coming out of a stupor, perhaps thousands of years old, and they do not get a reaction attack.
Awesome. I'll also use my swift action at this point just to activate the haste circuit in case I need it later.
Andis 147, next in the turn order, you sense danger too. It's all around you.
I feel it in my toes. Yeah, I'll back up. Oh goodness, these guys look like they got big long blade arms, so I'm gonna back further up.
How much further up?
Maybe to the back of the room. So hopefully about 15 feet away. Yeah, and then I'm gonna point my old disruption rifle at Yawn. Can I get a clean shot at the one that Edris is on over on the west side?
Unfortunately, from there, no.
No. How about the east side? Well, Rebecca's there.
Well, yes, but yeah, Rebecca is standing in the middle of the room. Can't get a clear shot.
Okay. Well, then I'll just shoot at the one that Tyler's on anyway.
Got it.
I will do it, and I will do a good job.
So it's getting a little bit of cover from the contours of the room.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Oh, no.
Oh, not great. Is an 18 a hit?
That is not. That is very much a miss. Bringing us to the hero of this adventure, this campaign, Knack Feldspar, who's going to run in and start hacking these things to bits, right?
Yeah, so this door is open currently, correct?
Yes.
So I can see.
I forgot to mention I shut the door.
No! Swift action, open the door. So I have full vision of these guys. I call out to Adras and Andis. Do these things look smart? Do they look like they know what's going on?
GM, I don't know. What do you think? Do these things look smart to me?
What would I be rolling for that?
Maybe a life science, or
I believe it is going to be life science. So why don't you give us a try? Got it.
I got a 28 on that.
Factoids.
Would profession pirate come into play here instead of life science?
In no way, shape, or form. And
both of these guys have eye patches.
Everyone in the room is dumber for you asking that question.
The one on the east has a peg leg.
Right, exactly.
So, these are indeed monstrous humanoids. That is, they're very rare. That is going to be enough. What did you roll? 28. Enough to figure out one thing about these bad boys, which perhaps from some old records of finding their exoskeletons in nature, as indeed a large insectoid race named perhaps by Kasothans, who found these centuries ago on their voyage as Scytheers.
Ooh. So I think the thing I would like to know is, just to answer Knack's question, are they intelligent?
They are not at all intelligent. More than likely, if they were in a colony setting, they would just take cues from a hive mind.
I see. And I look back at Knack and I shake my head.
All right, well, I guess I don't think my new ability is going to work on these fools, so I'm just gonna take aim at the one on the west that Adras is menacing, and I'm gonna charge up boost my minor disruption pistol and get him.
Ooh! Whoa, Drew! What?
So,
oh dang!
Hashtag next shirt.
First attack of the night, a natural 20. And not only that, I see a couple of max damage rolls, which means cosmic crit, right?
You better believe it. So that is a so that's a 35 to attack with a
35 is a crit. Obviously.
Yes, obviously. So that is going to be 13 base damage with the 13 boosted, and actually no, it hasn't boosted yet. So that's 26 with the boost with D6.
So add that up.
Yeah. So I will roll another D6. So that's a much better 3. So that is 26 plus 3 is 30 damage.
Not shabby sonic damage.
The highest that Knack has ever done on anything.
Guys, everyone clap him on the back.
Yay! Good work, Knack. Do they also need to make a fort save for staggered?
They do. This one does on the
I forgot.
the left here. The DC is, I believe, is. Well, let me just go ahead and roll this fortitude save. I think it's the guns level.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Plus your bonus, but I rolled a natural 20 on this one's fortitude. It's been waiting a long time to roll a fortitude save, apparently. I'm going to waste my first D20 roll of the night. But still, 30 points of damage. Massive amount of damage from our hero of the podcast.
Right. Yeah. Until Alindra walks up and rolls a natural toot and does 800 points of damage.
Well, speaking of Alindra Vallis, it is her turn. Rebecca, we're on to you.
All right, I'm going to take a swift action to activate my haste circuit. I'm also going to walk up in between the right side monster and Adros, so I'm back to back with Adros.
So no longer flanking buddies, but flanked buddies?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah.
And is that unwise? Should I move? I don't want to be in the way of shooters.
Table talk. No. We've put some damage on this guy, and he's got get him on it, and you have double attacks that would be very convenient to take him down. But you do.
She has a single attack this round. She's got to move in.
Yeah, I got to move.
I'm in for next round, but that's cool.
Well, whatever. I'm gonna stay here, right next to my good buddy Adros. And
I think this is fun.
Back to back buddies.
Yeah, back to back buddies.
All right, it's a race now. Who can drop one of these two first?
Right.
You have to join either Team Adros or Team Alindra.
Oh no!
Give us an attack roll.
Okay. That's a 30 to attack, or does this have get 'em? Which one has get 'em?
The one that Adros is attacking has get 'em.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
30's a hit, so
cool. That's going to be I'm photon attuned, by the way. Especially given that these are graviton-based creatures, I think Alindra would go for the photon. And that's going to be 36 damage.
Jeez Louise, okay. All right, so matching that crit from the pistol with a single shot here, just a little bit. Right now, Team Alindra is up 6 points. Raimi Quindar, you see the team dividing down the middle, attacking these two creatures. You're still outside the room. What do you want to do?
He just sighs to himself and steps forward a little bit so he can see both creatures. Mm-hmm. And takes aim at the one Adros is attacking.
So you can't end your movement on Knack.
All right, I kick him aside.
You want to move forward just a little bit?
Not really.
If I drop prone as a swift action, could we do the Gangnam style elevator?
Yeah, can we do that again?
Not at all.
Oh man, but that's a classic moment. Like fans love that when we do that.
Yeah.
No, it's not allowed. Move into the room, or you can hit the one on the west side from where you were, kind of shooting catty corner around.
Okay, that was the one I was aiming for anyway, I guess.
Okay, yeah. So you still have a line of sight to get a little bit of cover, but go ahead and make that attack.
All right. That's a miss.
Yeah. Oh boy, 5 on the dice. Picking up those dice. It is these creatures' turns. They have these huge arm blades. So gross. These creatures, just coming out of maybe a very long hibernation, one is shot with a massive blast of sonic energy. The other one is stabbed with a Solarian's blade. They have 2 targets in front of them, in Adros and Alindra. So they're both just going to go crazy, attacking down on these two. And they're going to activate a ability they have called Blade Storm, where it's just like cut. And they are each making 3 attacks this turn. A little larger negative. So they're going to do Hedros first. I probably still got to roll pretty high.
Oh, those are all real good. They're
all above average. Let me get this lowest one here. Does a 30 hit your KAC?
But Alindra's behind me, so I get a +2.
That's a rule. Yeah.
Actually, no, you're being flanked, so does a 32.
I'm unflankable.
Okay, that's a good.
But a 30, my KAC is 29, so your 30, even though you do not flank, still hits.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a whole bunch of damage dice here, and
gonna get
out a calculator for some mathematication.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up a calculator as well, since.
Okay, so 3 attacks hitting. First one cuts through your armor, just nicks you, but the other 2 start rending right through, slicing into your midsection. It is 3 attacks, and
is my DR going to apply to each attack?
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
so
that's good.
Across the 3 attacks, this is 83 points of damage.
Good God.
Holy moly.
So 30 DR reduces that to 53, but so still,
you're fine.
Ow!
Yeah,
pray for Alindra.
That's 3, and Alindra, 3 attacks coming to you as well.
This might be a different story.
Yeah.
All right, 12 on this first one, 18 on the second, 7 on the third. That one might be a miss. Is a 25 against KAC a hit?
Yes.
Oh no.
3 hits.
Oh boy. Oh yowzers.
Alindra as well. A little less damage. This is going to top out at 80 points of damage.
Well, that's all my stamina. I'm glad I took that 10-minute ride.
Oh boy.
Yeah. That is their turn, though. Yeah, their full actions.
Oh, and I hope that's a once a day kind of thing.
Check my notes here. I'm not going to give you any strategy. At the top of turn 2, Hedros, we're back to you.
Can we table talk for a second?
No. Okay. So, sorry, Drew. I didn't mean to be What's up, buddy?
No, I agree with Tyler. What you doing, Tyler?
Come on, Jeremy.
No, go ahead. No,
you got it. You're good. Okay.
No, you're good.
Okay.
He was gonna suggest running away, and I was gonna then say afterwards, okay, well they break through the doors and they're just follow you. To make this episode long.
No, I just think
it's a terrifying chase.
Just think in the hallway we could surround them and get some stuff off of them, but that's fine. No, it's cool.
Oh boy,
Tyler, turn.
These things are genuinely awful. I'm gonna have to use my. I believe I have to burn an RP for this. I'm gonna try and heal back some of that damage. It's not gonna be nearly that much, but I'm gonna use my keep fighting class ability, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get. Oh man, those are some lousy 2 1s on that. That's lousy, but 16 points of stamina. That's something. I'll take that back.
Swift action?
That's a move action.
Oh boy.
Put that health back on the board, and then I'm going to use the Vorpal Blade to take a single attack. And I think that's going to be it. Okay, here comes the attack. Hope it's good. 32.
Oh yeah, great. That is a hit.
Awesome. Actually some decent damage. 40 points of slashing magical bow.
Okay, yeah. So you cut into this thing's midsection. Maybe get the blade stuck in there for the better part of like a second or so, and it just like kind of leans down to get on your level and looks you right in the eye and like does like the raptor like whirring noise. And that is your turn. Bring us to Andis 147. Hey, Andis, remember when you were almost in the middle of the thing?
Right. Oh yeah, no. I'm really glad I wasn't.
Remember when you were initiative roll away from getting a couple of those attacks?
Oh, holy, that would have been just the worst.
What you got?
Let's see. I'm going to take a move action to track both of them.
Oh,
and I'm going to I guess I'll shoot the one that Adros is attacking right now.
Got it.
You get a +1 bonus from coordinated shot.
Right. I always forget about coordinated shot. Yeah.
Team Adros is in the damage lead right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to drop this fool quick. All right, I'm gonna boost. As well.
All right, let's do it.
Ooh, hey there.
Hi there.
That's a hit. 37 naturally. Little bonus.
It's a 40 with all the bonuses.
Yeah.
It's wild.
So roll me some boost damage and let's
Let's do it. All right, that's going to be 26 points of damage.
This thing is massively bloodied as you land this other sonic blast. It's taken 2 sonic blasts and a longsword slash to its abdomen. It's not looking too good. That takes us to Neckfeldspar.
All right, Knack is going to switch targets because the one is bloodied and the other is only had damage from Melindra on it, and take aim with his Minor Disruption Pistol. We're going to boost this again and get him. That is a 27 to hit.
Against EAC, that's a hit.
All right, so that's 12 plus this D6 is going to be 16 points of damage.
All right.
Go.
Yeah. Not caught up with Team Adros yet, but Team Melindra plinking away. Speaking of Team Melindra, Rebecca, on to you now.
So I'm scared. I don't want to get attacked again and die, but I also don't know that I have anywhere to go. So...
So Valhalla, roll 2 natural 20s.
Question. So I have my haste circuit active, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean that I can make a full attack and then move?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do then.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you full attack move with Blazing Orbit to cover your trail?
Sure.
I'll allow it.
It's a move action. So
Yeah, cool.
All right. So first one is a 35 to attack.
That's a hit.
Get him. So that's going to do 37 damage.
Look at you go.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That one's bloodied.
And then my second attack. Oh, I guess I didn't subtract 3, but it still hits, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the second one will be a 24 plus 2 for get 'em, so 26 to hit.
Would have been a miss without get 'em. That is a hit against KAC.
Yes.
Thank you, Knack. All right, so that's going to do 35 damage.
Okay.
And now I'm going to Blazing Orbit out of the way into this corner. Is this orange line? Does that indicate something?
That's just some writing that's on this wall that you're now backed up against. That movement will provoke some attacks of opportunity, though.
Okay.
From these 2 Scytheers. First one.
Hold on, let me draw Blazing Orbit.
That's fine. They're attacking you as you move out of this first area here.
Yeah, but I get concealment from these attacks because of Blazing Orbit.
If you're moving out of them, right? Is that...
Yeah, it works against attacks of opportunity.
That's pretty darn useful. Yeah. That means I'll just roll these 2 attacks first. First one is a hit. Second one, they're both 15s on the dice, so both hits.
On.
So, do you want to roll the concealment chance?
Sure. How do I do that?
D10, and on a 1 or 2, they miss. But that.
Oh,
yes! First one's a miss.
All right, let's see. Oh, no.
I'm about to say that's like that ability would have paid for itself like 1,000,000 times. I think you have gotten at it 2 of these attacks. So this second one that's reaching over at Dross now with his blade still stuck in him throws out an arm blade at you, and that is a hit. So let me roll some d10s for damage. So, 9 on those dice, it is 27 points of slashing damage as you go.
Okay.
It's a lot.
Glad I missed one of them.
Yeah, and that's your full turn. That's a lot of damage on that one. It looks like Team Melindra has taken the lead. Back to Raimi Quindar.
All right. He's going to fire at the Team Adros monster.
Okay.
It's a 24. Which get 'em's on there?
Get 'em is not on that one.
Okay.
Unfortunately not, and a 24 is a miss without get 'em.
You do have coordinated shot, so it's technically a 25.
25 against KAC.
Yeah.
If you were anywhere else, this thing would have gotten some cover against you, but standing where you are, you kind of got a full view of this thing. That is just a hit.
For 45 points of damage.
New rule, Mile isn't allowed to just make up numbers. Read read this horrible dice that you rolled.
That's 16 points of damage.
Gross.
The one in there.
Okay, still not doing well. We're almost tied in damage on these two, but now it is their turn.
I don't like this.
And Ross is just hanging out between them. No, this one is actually going to go right after Alindra. It takes a step forward. It does move into the blazing orbit, so you can roll that damage.
That looks like 2 squares of it.
Yeah, no, I think it's because it's just a large creature. It's only count as the one.
All right, so 15 damage plus 1d6 burn.
Okay, so that'll be on its next turn. Let's see. This one, 15 damage, you said?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's still up, but you see it like catching fire as revenge burns in its insectoid eyes, and it's coming at you with an arm blade.
Oh no.
Roll low.
Oh, yes! 5 on the dice. But this is just a single attack, which means that is a 28 to hit.
Oh my gosh.
God.
Mm-hmm. Finish her, Scythier. Ooh, 2 9s for damage.
Oh no.
36 points of damage.
Yeah, Alindra falls to the floor.
Oh no!
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, what?
Bum, 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 bum.
I was about to heal too.
Not on my watch. This one in front of you, Edros, is...
How far did you go into the negative?
3 points?
Oh, phew. Okay. Yay.
Your head explodes from 3 points of damage. No, you're on the ground, bleeding out. This Scythier on Edros, flanking with its on fire buddy. It's gonna make another. I don't care. It is still flanking. You might not flank, but it has got you surrounded and is going to do another blade storm. 3 attacks.
Another one of these things.
-5 to each of them.
Well, there went my once per day. Oh gosh. All right.
Yeah.
How about a lower number?
Oh, no.
Come on, Patrick.
How about
we
roll
were friends?
20 for this guy's awesome critical ability?
Oh, do not.
Lame.
I will do something upsetting.
I've rolled so many attacks and not a single head popped off or whatever it does.
No.
So this first one is an 11, which is 29 against KAC. Is that a hit?
That's exactly what you needed.
Yay for Patrick, says nobody.
Oh, it's the same amount of damage. That's 83 points of damage.
I was rolling the damage wrong before. I'm sorry. These are supposed to be D10s.
Oh no! All right, that's great.
Let me roll that again.
That's for you guys at home. That's 6 D10.
Yes, they're very similar. So 6d10, 3 attacks, 33 on those dice, adding up with its massive strength bonus. This is indeed 87 points of slashing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so minus 30.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm taking 57. You're still not into my health points.
Oh, don't worry. Give me a turn.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think
we'll get there, buddy.
Be a little different.
Okay, but that is their attacks. This one moved, that one stood still, and we are back to you, Edros.
Hold on, I have to subtract a massive amount of points.
My a lot of time gets cut out of this podcast of just like us typing and doing some long.
Okay. So Edros is just getting battered, but both of these guys look relatively weak right now, right? They're a little bloodied.
They are both. Yeah, you can see.
Okay.
Alien insect guts just spilling out all over the ground.
Yeah, he's thinking that maybe, with enough strength, with enough blessings of Sarenrae, he can stab one guy and then stab the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna, thrust into the chest of one and then change grips and then just do like a backwards thrust into the other one.
Okay.
With those same blade.
Who are you attacking first? The one that attacked you, or are you Team Alindra
first?
Okay, Team Adros first.
Team Adros first, and then Team Alindra.
All right.
So Team Adros is the one with get him.
No, Team Alindra is the one with get him.
Team Alindra is. So this one will have this first attack will have the full -4. Come on, dice! Don't fail me here. Yes.
Yeah.
No, maybe not. -4. 26.
26 is a hit against KAC.
Yes. 36 points of damage. How's he looking?
Still up.
Ah, dang it. Well, I'm going to follow through. I'm going to follow through with my cool backstab anyway. This one, effectively only a -2. And natural 1.
I was about to say you should have done it the other way. This one's so weak. We've rolled a natural 1. These are indeed some nasty critters, and we might get a pretty nasty fan critical. We're going to our critical fail deck on our website, cosmiccrit.com. You can find it on the right-hand side if you want to use this in your home games. I'm going to roll it up. Oh, boy. No. It's the first one that I rolled. It's the same one you got.
No way.
2 episodes ago.
No way.
Sickening
No way.
shock.
Oh my! No, you're pranking me, right? It's Halloween and you're doing me a spook. Is that what's happening here, Patrick? I hate you right now.
Your weapon. This is one of the nicest ones because it doesn't kill you. It just makes you a little sick for a little bit.
Just makes me useless.
Back from episode 56. Back from the dead. Sickening shock. Your weapon clangs against a hard surface and the reverberations make you feel icky. Make a fortitude save or be nauseated. No.
I'm going to say it right here. Because I dislike JJJ's cards so much, I refuse to use the jacket on this.
Come on!
Oh my god, you're going to kill it!
I absolutely refuse. If I fail this fort,
then we all die. We all die.
I don't care.
Alindra
I will
is not here to
sacrifice.
save you this time.
I will sacrifice everyone on this podcast.
I will burn this podcast down. I will turn this podcast around.
With what? Our dead corpses, Andis? What will you turn it around with?
Guys, just to set the stage here, this is DC 20.
I have a plus
fortitude
12.
All right.
I only have to roll an 8.
All right, send in Raimi vibes.
Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
Here comes the roll. I crushed it.
Yes!
Oh boy. I wanted to come back.
You're welcome.
So even if you pass, you are sickened for a round, but you can actually do stuff this combat, which is, it's a nice little perk.
Yeah, it's nice not to be useless for an entire combat.
So that is a miss. Andis 147. Things are looking dicey in here.
They are indeed. Let's see. So I'm getting against Alindra's one. I've got it tracked.
Mm-hmm.
I've got it knacked. I've got it edrost. And so
tracked, knacked, edract.
Right, exactly. I'm gonna go for a double attack against that fool.
A double attack against the single one.
Yes.
On top of Alindra.
Yeah, and I think I'm in range
Patrick said it was pretty low. I wonder if you should do one on each.
That would be metagaming, my friend.
Yeah, you just did that. You did that the last turn.
Yeah, no, I just want this one dead. I just want this one dead.
Got it.
And so, yeah. So I can't do any boosts, can't do any overcharges, but I can do some shoots.
Wow.
All right.
Nice.
That's going to be a 35 to hit.
Yeah, it's a hit.
All right. And 23 points of damage.
The calculator. Robin, we need the power of the bat calculator.
Do the calculator, Robin.
How much damage?
23.
It is not dead.
All right. We got one more. We got one more. Here we go.
Oh, the second attack was a good idea.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yes!
All right. That's going to be another, that's going to be a 32 to hit.
With that one, you see its ribcage explode outwards. Guts raining down in the fire. It is dead. It probably would have died on its turn from the blazing orbit fire damage. It had 3 hit points left, but now it is gone for good. Oh, yeah. Knack, Feldspar, next in the turn order. You see this one. Team Alindra down first. Team Adross still going strong.
All right, so I've got a conserving fusion on my disruption pistol. I'm going to take 2 shots.
Ooh.
First shot, get him.
So, if you're making a full attack, you can't get them in the same thing, yeah?
Is that true? Because I can add it to an attack roll.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's a standard action to do it, yeah.
Well, I could just do an attack alongside that.
You can attack as a standard action and get them as per the ability, or you can make a full attack, which is all your actions in the turn. If you want to make 2 attacks, that's a full attack. Which you already said you're going to do, and this one would be a miss, so maybe we should.
Yeah, so that's a 21 to hit. Nope, that's -4, so that's a 17 to hit.
You get +1 for Edros, but that's still a miss. Go ahead and make the second attack. Nope, not missing the ammo. It goes right back into your battery.
Oh, yes, it does.
Woohoo! But let's see what we got here.
That is a 19 to hit.
Oh no, that is +1 to 20, but with Edros, but that is a miss too. 2 misses. Oh no. Oh no. We are back to Alindra Valis on the ground, unconscious. Are you going to burn 2 resolve to stabilize next turn and get back in the fight?
Yes, I am. I'm going to lie on the ground and burn 2 resolve.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been a while since we had someone go down in the fight, but it's a quarter of your resolve point pool, if memory serves.
Question, can I enter photon attunement?
Right now you're unconscious, so no.
Okay.
You do lose, I believe, the attunement when you go down. Next in the turn order, Raimi Quindar, we're back to you.
All right, so Raimi is going to step next to Andis so that he has direct sight on this guy and cast Arcing Surge.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. Rocking against this one. It's got to make a reflex save.
20.
Miss.
A 9 on the dice. It has saved. Dang it.
Right, so
what's the damage on half?
18 points. No, 17 points of damage. No, I can't count.
19? You
19, 19 points of damage.
Just gonna keep writing down numbers here. It had 17 hit points left. It dies.
Oh, Pronking.
Rib cage, shaking with electricity, falls to the ground in front of Edros. We are out of combat.
Andis runs over to Alindra and quick draws a Mark II healing serum and just right into the old thigh meat.
Okay, rolling some d8s.
Poorly. It's 5 plus anything. Just 5.
Well, no, it's you said Mark II.
Yes,
is 3d8.
Oh, it's 3d8. Hopefully this one's better. Nope, barely.
Barely. 2, 3, 4.
Can you still treat major wounds, or have you done that already today?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah, treat some deadly wounds.
Yeah, I don't think I've done it in this facility yet.
So. Pretty sure you haven't.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. And then I'm gonna try to bandage up them wounds. Yeah.
So Linder, you're back up getting some hit points here. Ooh, so you rolled very high on a medicine check. So getting that int bonus as well.
Yeah.
So it's your level plus your int bonus?
Yeah, so that'll be 17 HP on top of the 9 from the Mark II.
Oh, thank you. And Alindra, being now a little bit more awake, says thank you, Andis, and also uses Glow of Life on herself. So that's going to burn another RP and give me 20 HP back.
Awesome.
It would be better if I were photon attuned, but I can't do that out of combat. So.
Right.
If you spar with a dross, does that count?
No.
That's right. Andis like whips rocks at you. And, like,
Do I feel threatened?
Like, right, it's like, I'm a significant enemy, and just like whipping rocks at you.
I challenge you to a duel. I imagine some people might want to take another 10-minute rest, or do you just want to keep on rocking?
I definitely want a 10-minute rest.
I think we're just gonna keep on going. We're just gonna check this other room over here.
Y'all can go on without me.
We're also nominating a new captain.
Oh,
wow.
So
I nominate Bumfuzzle.
Oh my gosh.
Edros and
Really
Alindra rocking down some stamina points. They have to take a 10-minute rest. Is there anything, Raimi, Andis, Knack, anything you guys want to do in that time?
Andis is gonna stand guard out in the hallway.
Okay.
Knack is going to patiently resist going back into the room to the east and opening more cabinets.
I mean, you might as well. If you got 10 minutes, you might as well.
You now have twice the amount of time that you spent in there before.
Oh, but they're going to be traps. I'm going to get blowed up. But
you're
fine.
Okay.
Go.
all right.
Such a scaredy rat.
Don't find anything.
Knack is going to take this entire break touching panels.
Knack, watch your step. No booby traps, as much as you guys were willing them into existence. But this is going to constitute taking 20 on this, since you figured out my hidden pockets, and you find 2 more secret wall panels, containers. The 4th one contains a minor disruption pistol, much like the one that you have.
Ooh.
And the 5th one contains a major disruption pistol.
Ooh.
Yes, that's the reaction. They're going to be very angry if they don't search this room and just leave for the rest of the adventure. So it looks just like the one that you've been rocking, but it does a goodie amount more damage. The major pistol is a level 12 pistol. It does 3d6 sonic damage, and it has a 2d6 boost ability.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
That's an improvement.
Not bad.
Just a little.
So should we do a roll off for it?
That's right. I think Alindra needs that one.
Everyone can
Yeah, I
use
think
this one,
Alindra
right?
needs.
Yeah, we can all use small arms. So.
Yeah.
I'm still happy with my gun.
Actually, Alindra should take the minor disruption pistol, the other minor disruption pistol that
Yeah,
dropped.
for
Yeah,
sure.
probably should.
Everyone's
good to me.
rocking some sonic damage.
Oh, but my conserving fusion's on my minor. Ooh.
That's
Like,
actually
I'll
a good
want
point. It's like the disruption is actually a pretty high level weapon.
It is.
Might be a little bit tricky to get the conserving over on it, but
Yeah. I don't think we can do it while we're in this facility.
Nope,
But-
you're gonna have to craft it up.
But we've got a bunch of those Kishalee high capacity batteries now.
Yeah.
So you can just like slap those in there.
They do. It does use a 40 charge capacity, even for a pistol.
Yeah.
Well, that would I would like to take a couple of those from you.
Yeah.
Andis,
Yeah.
my friend.
Just grab those bad boys.
All right.
Awesome. So you guys rest up. Nat comes back sporting like 2 more pistols. Like, let's do this. It does seem like after you're taking a look at the computer, what was done here, seems like this computer was rigged up to drop these fields as you guys came into this room, and as you are able to see the digital fingerprints of Zaz in this computer, rigged it just to drop these fields as soon as someone opened them up. But yeah, it does seem like they were investigating these ancient Kishalee with these formulas and theories written on the wall. The effects of graviton on living matter, in particular these bugs that seem to have like doubled in size and grown all these like mutations and stuff, these scythiers. But yeah, they've been in here for hundreds, if not thousands of years.
Okay. Should we just check this last door just for giggle snorts, or like should we like just plow through?
For giggle snorts.
I mean,
Edros comes up to the door. He's like just duct taping his armor back together, and he's like, "If that's what you want to do, let me just put this back on."
Right. I'd hate for more of these things to be coming up behind us later in the later in this facility.
I haven't seen a bathroom yet, so it's probably just a bathroom.
That's a fair point. This is probably not going to take us very long. I mean, it's like 5 minutes to take a dump. It's easy.
But,
oh no, it's a bathroom ghost.
Maybe no more you going into the room first, Andis.
That's a fair point. I'll hang back. You guys take the lead on this one.
Let me open this and walk inside.
I made a sound effect.
So you hit the light on the triangular pad on the center of the door, but it does not open. It seems to be unresponsive. And where it normally glows blue, this one kind of flashes red.
Kick it down.
Can I try to? Is this like locked or is
engineering?
This is okay. Would be an engineering check.
Andis, we've done it your way several times now. I feel like this is a muscle problem.
All right.
Let me give it a muscle try, and then you can do whatever your fancy little beep boop bop stuff is.
And this puts their arms up and this backs up and says, "All right, you got it, bud. I'm just gonna stand back.
I'm sick of being useless. Here." Oh no!
I mean, you're just trying to like open the door with your muscles? Okay, well, it's ancient Kishalee, magically forged steel, and it does not yield to your 16.
Okay. Edros steps aside and goes, "All right, never mind. I tried."
Okay, and just steps back up and says, "All right, let's see if a little finesse can get this." It's a 26, but I did roll a 1.
Can I assist that?
You don't have to, because even just not looking at the door, and just opens up the panel and rewires it. It's a DC 25 engineering check.
Auto succeed.
And then the door indeed does open up, and you see a circular room, barren alabaster walls, small rectangular shapes at regular intervals spaced along the ground. The lights kind of come up, flash, buzzing and crackling here, and you see what seems to be ancient Kishalee lavatory devices and a sanitary chem toilets and a small decontamination station.
It's a turlet. It's the one turlet in this whole place.
I told you, we hadn't seen one yet. There's got to be one near the entrance.
There's always at least one turlet. It's mandated by law.
And Ross turns around and just says, "Hold on," and he closes the door.
So after you do that, it closes. This is reality that is happening. You close the door, and as you do, slinking from the corner of the room in a halting, jerking motion as the shambling remains what looks like a Kish scientist. I need everyone to roll initiative.
I hate everything right now.
I hate all of you right now.
Come on. I just wanted to make one poop joke.
And Dross caught with his pants down.
I even rolled low on the initiative. I rolled a 4.
Does anybody have a guess as to...
It would have been awesome if somebody had rolled a 2.
Does anyone have a guess as to why the door didn't open?
The person died when he was in there.
It was occupied. The bathroom
I was looking for a little occupied symbol or a little occupado or something. I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
Nothing.
Great. All right, we've got a single round here between Edros and this creature that steps forward and is indeed going to attack Edros.
It's a fight in a bathroom.
Is this the Halloween episode?
Got TP, you can't fight me.
Yeah, so it reaches out with its hands, and you see in one of them, it's wielding kind of backwards this chipped, bloody dagger.
Oh, good.
It's coming at you. Now, what is your KAC?
29.
And flat-footed?
Fair point. 27.
I have rolled a hit, a palpable hit, and he's trying, as he attacks you with this dagger, to get another hand around your throat to strangle you. Does not manage to do it. I rolled a 10 on the dice, so I'm just going to roll some damage. This dagger, he just sinks into your shoulder blade. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've rolled 10 points, and it's a total of 30 slashing damage. It says, it looks like an ultra-thin dagger stabs you right in the chest. And it's your turn now, Tyler.
All right. Well, I don't think I had my swords out while I was going to the bathroom.
Is it a move action to pull up your pants?
I mean,
you can attack from a sitting position.
Okay, so Adros is sitting on the can. He'll spend a move action to get out. This guy's undead. Yeah, he'll just go to the Vorpal Blade. I think that's his typical go-to here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna stab him once.
How original.
How do I do? How about a 34?
That's gonna be hit.
Nicely done. 41 points of damage to you.
41. Ouchies. Okay.
With my other hand, I rip the back of the toilet off, and I'm going to use it as a shield.
You all hear Edros screaming from inside the lavatory.
And just knocks on the door and says, "We're here for you, buddy," and just like plugs their ears.
No, it's not that kind of screaming. I'm being attacked in the bathroom.
We've been there, buddy. We've been there.
No, you're misunderstanding. Help! Help!
I told you to start
chemical in nature.
I told you to start that high fiber diet.
Alindra Valis, at the top of this turn 2 here, you do indeed hear the sign of a kerfuffle inside the bathroom.
Okay, Alindra's going to kick open the door. Can I do that dramatically?
Yes, it's like a button panel to open it up, but you kick that button.
Awesome. And then I'm going to stellar rush at this thing because it's right in front of me.
Yeah, that's a standard action, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can move and then stellar rush, so I'm kicking open the door and then stellar rushing thing, and I'm going to end it with a melee attack. Cool?
Slash. Yeah.
That's a 24 to attack.
Against KAC?
Mm-hmm.
That is a miss.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot of damage wasted. Next, in the turn order, Andis 147.
All right, let's see here. The door is open, and Andis peeks in and sees first.
Sorry, someone stabbing Edros on the toilet.
Alindra kicks open the door and then rushes in, and Andis, sensing something is wrong, unplugs their ears and hears the screams of Adros being stabbed by a monster. And then,
"Don't worry, Alindra's has come to help you."
Just don't worry, Alindra's in there now. I'll stay out here. But does sort of kind of lean around the corner and fire that weapon in there.
Okay.
Let's say I'm going to give it a track first.
That's fine. Yeah, that'll negate Alindra kind of standing in the way.
Yeah. It's sort of a and then I got a +1 from Adros being sort of adjacent. So that is true.
Yep.
Ooh. That's going to be a 35 to hit.
Oh, that is a hit.
Yeah, that's going to be 28 points of damage.
Alrighty. Yeah, it's a couple of juicy hits in top of turn 1. That brings us next to Knack Feldspar.
All right. Knack is going to kind of just scoot around inside here, just right on the other side of the door. He's going to whip out his minor disruption pistol that he has been using. Not going to use the new major disruption pistol yet. And attack with Get 'em! And that's a natural 1.
Yay!
Oh.
But you're just firing your minor disruption?
Yes.
So you don't waste the ammo. How about that?
Yeah.
Let me bring up the second critical fail effect.
If you shoot me while I'm on the toilet, I will absolutely flip.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. No way. No, not twice. Not twice in one session, Patrick.
Submitted by JJJ.
Oh no! Not twice.
Thank you, JJJ. You've made this GM's day. Called Sudden Scatter, your projectile splits into different pieces or rays, and all creatures in a 30-foot cone in the direction of your original target must make a reflex save or receive half of your weapon's damage roll. So not a lot of damage. It will be 6 points of damage, but Tyler, it is possible.
Can I watch your step, anybody, on this?
Watch your step from this evil associate.
Oh, and Dross, watch your seat.
I'll allow it if it's anyone except a Dross.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No,
Patrick, am I taking any minuses to this reflex save because I'm sitting down?
Nah, you're fine.
Okay, thank you.
I'm making one for the monster. Yay!
Okay.
Alindra, can you make me one as well?
I did.
The monster has saved. Oh, Alindra, that is a fail.
Oh no.
Oh wait,
12 on the reflex.
With watch your step, does it say?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's a DC 20 on this one too.
Nope.
Which means 6 points of damage right to your backside, Alindra. Ooh boy, I almost died.
And Dross maybe like deflects the shot with his porcelain shield, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Bounces right onto Alindra. Okay, thank you, JJJ. Next in the turn order, I can't even think. Edros Veronis, we're back to you.
Oh boy. Edros is gonna keep trying to hold up that porcelain lid and stab twice from the sitting position.
Ooh boy.
So first stab. He's angry. I'm hoping these reflect his anger. This does not have get him.
It does.
It does. Okay, that's good. 28.
A 28 is a hit.
Yes.
That would have been
30.
on this if not for get him.
Yeah. 38 points of damage.
It is still up. Go ahead and make that second attack.
All right, here we go. Come on, dice. Ah, that's a whiff and a whiff.
Oh yeah, no, that natural toot's not gonna do it.
Natural toot.
Toot's not gonna do it.
A natural toot on the can. Perfect.
Raimi Quindar, we're on to you. It seems like something's going down in the bathroom.
Raimi's so annoyed.
Raimi is
You know what? Raimi's gonna sit out in the hallway and drink from his flask.
That sounds combat effective. Conserving ammo when you don't have a conserving fusion. That means it's the monster's turn. It's got a couple targets here now. Alindra has run up to it. Edros, right there. I think it is going to try and strangle Edros this turn.
Sounds good, buddy.
These evil Kish mitts. Try to wrap it around Edros' throat. Ooh, a 15 on the dice. Your KC plus 8
would be a 37.
I've rolled a 38, which means it's starting to strangle you.
I do like hearing about monster special abilities.
Don't you?
I do. They're my favorite.
Oh boy. I'm glad I got to use this. This is the fun one. Just strangling the life out of you.
Am I pregnant? Oh, okay. No, that's better.
So this strangle ability, this undead Kish, has succeeded. You have to make a fortitude save for me.
Now, I will say, I might use the jacket on this.
I was about to say, it's actually pretty good.
No such claim on on this roll. Oh, boy, howdy. Okay, fortitude save. What do I got? I've got a 30. Yes!
Save that jacket.
Oh, yeah. I probably took the jacket off when I went to the bathroom anyway, so it's probably not on. 32.
No,
32
like under your armor and stuff. So taking some damage still from its attack, but not constitution damage. It's negated by this save. But this is just actually going to be half damage, which means 7 points of, I'm guessing, bludgeoning strangulation damage. So it might not be able to get around your thick neck. Your
yeah. I flex my neck and avoid the damage.
All right, then we are back to the top of turn 1, Alindra Valis.
Okay, I'm gonna take a
Alindra, flink with me on the toilet. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a guarded step so that I'm flinking with Edros on the top.
Like I forget that Edros is sitting down the whole time.
I don't usually ask for fan art, but I really want some fan art of this particular situation.
I usually don't ask for not fan art, but like I'm gonna ask for not fan art for a dross on the toilet.
All right, Lindra's turn.
All right, so melee attack from the flanking position, just a single attack. This will be a 26 to hit with both get 'em and flanking.
That is a miss against KAC.
Oh no!
26 is a miss.
Oh.
So close so far, but so close. That brings us to Andis 147.
All right, let's see. All right, so I've got this guy tracked. I'm going to take, rather than boosting, I'm going to take 2 shots at this fool.
Ooh, you got a clear line of sight.
I do indeed. So we got the get 'em, we got the tracking, we got the Idros bonus.
Let's see it.
That's going to be a 26 to hit versus EAC,
including the -4.
Oh no, it's going to be a 22 to hit.
Get that out my house. That's a miss.
Oh, beans. All right, let's see here. Let me do
Roll better than a 5.
I'll try.
Oh no!
Oh no, that's a 3. Wait, Patrick, it's my birthday. I'm gonna roll again.
Oh yes! This is my birthday! Someone actually used their birthday. Yes! Oh, it's a hit.
Yes.
A hit for more damage.
That's right. That's gonna be a 38 to hit.
That's the most effective birthday rerolls.
What a ridiculous combat!
I know. That's gonna be
all because Tyler wanted his poo-poo joke.
Right.
There is
26 damage.
There is a ton of papers flying through the room as you blast sonic damage into this guy, paper towels and what have you. And it blasts him back against this wall. He's still up after all this damage.
Oh no.
Knack, Feldspar, back to you.
Okay, so first off, I want to use my move action to get him, and then I want to say to this chump, moron, you got something stuck to your shoe. Clever feint.
Oh, jeez.
So assuming this thing has an intelligence score, that's a 39 to feint.
It looks like a 40.
It's a 40. Yeah. I can't do math.
This is one of the highest CR creatures you guys have fought in this entire campaign. And I don't believe it has a good sense motive. I've got to double check on that. No, so we're going to be using its CR, 1.5 times its CR plus 15. And believe it or not, a 40 is enough to trick this guy into looking down at his feet or whatever. Because this is indeed an intelligent undead that's been scraping at the walls of this bathroom for centuries trying to get a way out. Not that smart, though, because he just pressed the button on the door. Great. So it is now flat-footed. Edros Veronis, we're back to you.
Okay, so I am flanking.
Mm-hmm.
I have get 'em.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy's flat-footed.
Those are all 3 true.
So it's essentially a +4 to me and a -2 to his AC.
So what could possibly go wrong by rolling 2 attacks right now? In the history of dice rolls.
Possibly. In the history of dice rolling, what could have possibly be wrong about it? So let's do it. two long swords. Although I really want to kill this guy by hitting him in the face with the toilet seat, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, first attack is a 23.
23. His effective KAC, 25 right now. That is a miss.
Damn it, miss. Second.
3 on the dice. What could possibly go wrong with this?
Wait,
Raimi Quindar.
Did we factor in flat-footed in the 23?
Yeah. Well, it's yes.
I mean, yes. I rolled a 6 and a 3. You got to do better than that.
Miles, we're back to you. Well, as I said, one of the hardest highest CR creatures we've ever fought. Everyone's in this bathroom trying to kill it. Miles, some pretty good whiskey.
Yeah.
And just sort of like waves over, like, come on.
So Raimi calmly puts his flask in his vest and is muttering, "I hate every single one of you," and goes to the door and casts Arcing Surge at the monster.
Ooh boy! Oh, reflex. Its worst save. This dice failed the reflex save.
That's 37 points of damage.
37. Ouch. Ouch. Each.
Does it have spell resistance though?
No. Not at all. I think I was like, oh, does it? Does Tyler know something I don't?
No. You just said it was a high CR, so I was like, oh, those sometimes have spell resistance.
It is extremely high CR. It had 40 minutes left. It's still up, and
no!
It now sees it's got itself nearly surrounded. Did both Alindra and Edros miss twice on this turn?
Yeah.
Well, I only missed once, but yeah.
Did you hit?
Yeah.
No,
I mean, I only took one. Yeah, I only took.
Right. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Andis and Knack. Just yelled at this guy. I think it's a Knack attack time.
Oh, good.
Right? How dare you talk to this hyper intelligent evil undead? So it's going to guarded step forward and I think it is going to try strangle an axe. Knack Feldspar. Making an attack. 7 on the dice. What is your KAC?
My KAC is 26.
Oh, that's... So for the strangle attack, I need 8 plus your KAC, and I did not get that. So it comes in trying to like grab you, very much zombie style, trying to choke the life out of you, but you're able to hold off against this guy. That brings us back to Alindra Vallis.
All right, it is still 5 feet away, so I'm going to stupidly attempt a double attack.
All right. What could go wrong?
I mean, it's got get 'em and it's flat-footed, so
that is true.
Right, so it's got get 'em flat-footed. I'm no longer flanking. Oh, wait. Am I flanking with Nat? He doesn't have a melee weapon out, right?
Right. Correcto.
All right, well, so that's +2 to me, -2 to him.
Yep.
And
just throw out those rolls. Let's let the dice do the
let's
talking.
see what happens. All right, so that's 35 normally, -3.
That's it.
All right, cool.
So you drive your Solarian blade into its back. Knack, you see it pop out its chest like an inch from your eyeball.
Whoa,
in the front of its chest. It had 3 hit points left. You're counting at home.
That.
And
can I hit it again anyway?
It's very dead, but yeah, go ahead and roll that second attack because it was undead. It's
that would have failed.
Yeah, it's okay. No, it succeeds because it's now on the ground. Yeah, writhing. So you hack it into bits, and we are out of combat.
Well, Edros, did you at least get some relief?
He kind of attacked me the second I got in here.
All right, so Andis shuts the door. And this
let me
walks
get out
away.
of here.
No, we're locking them all in. Andis locks the door behind him and just walks away.
This is a patented stink bomb move.
You cannot be left alone, Edros. You get into trouble.
If we're stuck in here, I'm gonna do a perception check to see if I can find anything.
So next is gonna check the walls while Edros is doing his duty.
He's gonna take the stool sample.
Edros is just like, so
how about them Knicks?
Yeah.
Knack looking around the small confines of the only bathroom in this facility for the Kishalee scientist. You don't find anything of note. It's a bathroom, but you do indeed find that this Kish is wearing a very advanced set of Kish hollow armor Mark II, which functions as squad hard light from the and an ultra thin dagger, which is a pretty high level operative dagger device. So
that's an operative dagger?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yoink.
Wait, what kind of armor is that? Is that heavy or light or what?
I think it's heavy. I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's heavy.
I'm in the market for some new heavy armor, so.
Me too.
Hard light.
And you said it's in Pact Worlds?
Pact Worlds.
Oh no, it's from it functions as the hard light armor. It is from the CRB, if memory serves. I've got it up here. It is light armor. It is level 12.
Good gracious.
Light armor gives a EAC KAC bonus of plus 15.
Good gracious.
Wow.
Dang. Wow. I would love to wear that.
Yeah, Rebecca, you should probably take that. Honestly.
There are 4 upgrade slots. max +6 to Dex. This is some serious weapons that you would have missed out on if you just beast past this hallway, apparently.
Wow.
Weapons and armor.
Yeah, Alindra should definitely take that.
Yeah, go ahead and yoink that.
Wow.
I mean, I'm like deeply jealous of it, but
I am too.
yeah.
Oh, woof.
If anybody wants my old Golem Forge plating, just let me know.
Is that the Mark IV, or is that? Or no, I guess
3.
not. The 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We found
we found a bunch of it.
Several suits of her armor that we projected.
It was really cool when I got it. At like
that
level
armor.
7.
That armor grows on trees. This cultist wearing it always.
Great.
Alrighty.
Well, darn. That's pretty cool. That's
You
good
wanna
upgrades for everybody.
Take
Very
some
exciting.
time now to don it. Maybe put in some personal armor upgrades into it.
Sure.
Yeah, I gotta peel it off of this old stinky corpse first.
Can we
You
wash it? Like power wash it?
You turn on the water here, and just like a puff of dust comes out because the water hasn't worked for 8,000 years.
Right. Everyone
sorry.
keeps like a good like 12 feet away from Alindra.
You smell like a Kish zombie scientist
who died on the toilet.
That's the majority of this facility. You've gone east, you've gone west. There is still a set of double doors leading south.
All right, let's
okay.
push those things open.
I'll let you use the actual buttons this time.
Beep, boop, boop. The doors, both double doors, kind of slide open, and in this room, opening up into it, it is abuzz with activity. You see 3 control panels on the opposite side of the room. The Kish panels pulse with lights of all colors. There's beeping and kind of thrumming with energy, and past those consoles is a massive window with a pulsating containment field in lieu of glass, protecting this room from what seems like a very large chamber on the opposite side that looks cut from the rock interior of the planetoid itself. Beyond this containment field, you see the vast bore that seems to pulse with energy and light, perhaps in the center of this planet. It is a huge cylindrical shaped device over 200 feet tall and veined with Kishalee conduits and all kinds of technology. You see upon it crawling thousands of spider-like maintenance robots, scouring the surface, maybe making adjustments, repairs to what has to be the heart, the graviton-laced cosmic string heart of the planetoid that, powers these gravity waves that go out from this section of and powers the gateway, keeps it closed or open depending on how these cosmic strings vibrate. This is we show you what we're working with. This is what this room looks like.
Oh, I gotta zoom out.
Yes.
Oh, that's
dang.
really cool.
Yes, so you see this room, it's maybe 30 by 30 feet wide, and then beyond it, this massive kind of space chamber inside the planetoid. But before you have a chance too much to think of that, you notice within the chamber, back beyond the computer panels, a figure standing with her back turned towards you at first. She's standing before the containment field, the computers between you and her. It is indeed Null 9. And as you enter, she turns and says to you, "Welcome, Mandus. Seems like you followed your nose instead of getting it cut off to spite your face for once.
Seems like we found you, Null 9. Time's up.
Welcome to the control center for this gateway. Can I ask you something, Mandus?
What do you want? No.
Do you know how to be continued next time? Yeah, you guys farted around the bathroom too long this episode.
You said no more toilet humor, and now you make a toilet joke. Curse you, GM.
Yeah, I'm on Patrick's side this time.
Thank you.
Listen, I just thought that was going to be a harmless throwaway. He could have cut it for all he cared, and I was wrong.
Just like the
I really thought it was going to take a lot more time to find where Null 9 was hiding out, but here we are.
This is it. Next week, we are going to have some fun with Null 9 and supposedly the rest of this facility. I hope you guys had a spooky, monster-filled mash of a Halloween adjacent episode.
Oh yeah, that was fabulous. Thank you.
Thank you guys for playing with me.
Thank you, Patrick.
Thanks, Patrick.
Thanks for
And
putting up with us.
For sure. That's probably the most we can say of Patrick right now is that he's putting up with us in a deeply good way.
it's like herding cats through this facility. Everyone say, have a spooky Halloween.
Have a spooky
Halloween.
Good night.
Bye.
Oh.